Happy Monday. We're getting another week going with Pine Tar Baseball 1972 season one and done tournament action. This is a round two matchup. We're working down to the Elite Eight, and it is the 1972 Texas Rangers at Wrigley Field to take on the Cubs. The Rangers, of course, a colossally bad team, and yet they won their round one game. So you never know in a one-and-done tournament what kind of trouble teams can make. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Cardinals at the Pirates game in the Elite Eight. So they'll be hosting if St. Louis wins. If it's the Cubs winning, they'll host St. Louis. Texas has to travel regardless. And if the Pirates win, the Pirates will host whoever wins on this side of the bracket. So let's get to the starting lineups and roll some Pine Tar Baseball. To purchase the set, contact me, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, my PayPal account. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $54.99 gets you the printed cards shipped to your door via UPS. This is the 1972 season set. For the Texas Rangers, last place in the American League West, Davey Nelson leads off at third base. Elliot Maddox bats second in center field. Toby Harrah bats third at shortstop. Larry Bittner bats fourth at first base. Dick Billings bats fifth in right field. Dalton Jones getting a start today at second base, batting sixth. Joe Levitto bats seventh and plays left field. And Hal King will bat eighth and do the catching. On the mound for the Texas Rangers in this game is Rich Hand, a right-hander. He got 28 starts in the 1972 season. On the road, he is a D pitcher the first two times through the order, and then he drops to an E. He has all sorts of control trouble, so you got to watch for that. 55 to 60 and 77 are his walk modifiers, and he can give you 6 innings and more if it's going well. For the Cubs, the homestanding Chicago Cubs, and of course a heavy favorite in this game, they were in second place in the National League East in 1972. Don Kessinger leads off at shortstop. Glenn Beckert will bat second at second base. Release the hounds. Billy Williams bats third in left field. Ron Santo bats fourth at third base. Joe Pepitone bats fifth at first base. Jose Cardinal bats sixth in right field. Rick Monday bats seventh in center field. And Randy Hundley bats eighth and does the catching. Milt Pappas will hit ninth. He will do the pitching for the Cubs today. He is an A-plus pitcher the first two times through the order, then he drops to an A. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can go 7 and more if it's going well for him and the Cubs. All right, so we are ready to get rolling. Davey Nelson stepping in the batter's box, and here we go with round 2 action at Wrigley Field. Happy Monday, everybody. The pitch to Nelson is grounded to Ron Santo at third base, and he's going to fire to Pepitone at first, and we are underway with 1 out in the top of the first for Texas. Here comes Elliot Maddox, center fielder for the Rangers, and was, of course, he was kind of a big deal. A lot of teams thought highly of him. Yankees, Mets. This is grounded to first base. And that's Joe Pepitone. He's going to take it himself to the bag, and that'll retire. Maddox in the first. There's 2 gone now for Pappas. And Toby Harrah is coming up. Pitch to Toby is a broken bat job base hit for Harrah that's going to drop in front of Billy Williams in left field for a hit. So with 2 outs, the Rangers have their first base runner. And here comes Bittner. .259 for Bittner on the 72 season. The pitch from Pappas Ball two. Ball two. Pappas the stretch one more time. And this is grounded to Pepitone, who will flip to Pappas covering, and that will retire the Rangers in the first. We played a half an inning, and we have no score at Wrigley. For the Cubs, it'll be Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams coming up. For the Leo DeRocher / Whitey Lockman-led Cubs in the 1972 season, the pitch to Kessinger is trouble. This is a base hit offhand, and it goes to center field, dropping in front of Maddox. So Kessinger's aboard with a single. And Hand in immediate trouble in the first inning. Beckert up, Hand the stretch, the pitch home. Hit to center. This is Maddox, and he's going to put it away for out number one. Here comes sweet swinging Billy Williams as Kessinger remains at first base with one out. Pitch to Billy is trouble. This is to left and deep, and it's going to make the basket and get out of here for a two-run homer for Billy Williams. Off of Rich Hand, it's a 2-0 lead for the Cubs in the first. Wow, that didn't take long. Santo coming to the plate. Ron 302 in 72. He had an injury-plagued season in 72 as well. This is a base hit to center field. 3 of the first 4 batters reach base, and Pepitone comes up. Ted Williams is going to hit the bullpen phone, and wow. So, Jim Schellenbach is going to start to throw. A left-hander, Pepitone. Up there now, 1 out, 1 on. The pitch to Joe. He hit him. He dotted him. And Pepitone goes down to first base, giving Hand a long look. And it's first and second with 1 out for Cardinal. Hand the stretch. The pitch to Jose. Hey, struck him out. There's 1 strikeout for Hand, and there's 2 outs now in the bottom of the first. Monday coming up. Santo at second, Pepitone at first, Hand the stretch. The pitch to Rick is grounded to Dalton Jones at second base. He's going to go the short way to Toby Harrah covering, and that will retire the Cubs in the first, but they score 2 on 3 hits, and they leave 2. After 1 inning, it's the Cubs 2 and the Rangers nothing. For Texas in inning number 2, it'll be Billings, Jones, and Levitto. Coming up, Dick 254 playing right, a catcher playing right field here today, and he struck him out. First strikeout for Pappas. 1 gone in the second. Dalton Jones, you know him from the Red Sox and the Tigers. Pappas pitch is hit to left. On the run is Billy Williams, and he's going to get there for out number 2. Here comes Levitto. Joe 224, mostly a center fielder, but I've got him in left today. The pitch. And we've got a rare play. We have a rare play check. Nobody on base. 0-7. He hit him. He hit him. Hit by pitch. So Levitto jogs down to first base. Maybe it's retaliation from the first inning plunking of Pepitone. Looks that way. Now it's King at the plate with Rich Hand on deck. Pappas the stretch. The pitch to Hal King. And this is gonna be Ground ball to Beckert. He's going to go the short way to Kessinger, covering second on the modifier, and that will retire the Rangers in inning number 2. Played 1.5. It's 2-0 Cubs. Hand is going to face Hundley, and then Pappas, and then the top of the order with Kessinger in the Cubs half of number 2. Hand winds and delivers. All line shots smoked at Davey Nelson, who makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Pappas. Milt could hit it a little bit. Hand winds and delivers to Milt. Struck him out. That's number 2 for Rich Hand. And now there's 2 outs for Kessinger, who singled and scored in the first on Williams' home run. The pitch. He walked him. No, he didn't. It's a looper that's going to drop for a base hit. Kessinger's on the modifier with a single. Now it's Beckert with 2 outs. And Billy Williams on deck. Hand the stretch, the pitch to Beckert. He walked him too. This time he really walked him. That's Hand's first walk of the game. 2 on now for Williams. Hand to the stretch. The checks Kessinger at second base. The pitch home to Billy Williams. Struck him out, and I can't believe it either. That's number 3 for Rich Hand, and that gets the Cubs finished with their second inning. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Cubs. Go to the third. Pappas will get Rich Hand up there first, and then the top of the order with Davey Nelson and Elliot Maddox. Pappas winds and delivers to Rich Hand, and he slaps this to left. Here comes Billy Williams, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1 in the third for Texas. Now it's Davey Nelson. Huge stolen base threat. This one is grounded to Santo at third. Ron to his left, plants and fires to Pepitone, and there's 2 outs in the Texas third. Now it's Maddox. 0 for 1 for Elliott. The pitch. He lost him. That's ball 4. First walk for Pappas. 2 outs. 2 outs in the Texas third. Hundley's throwing arm is a +6 in 72. Maddox is a 65%, so it's a 71. His stealing is a 71. Pappas the stretch. The pitch home, and there goes Maddox. The throw down from Hundley to Beckert is not in time, and he steals second. So he's in scoring position now for Hara. Toby's behind in the count, 0-1. Toby is 1 for 1. He has the only Texas hit today. The pitch. And this is trouble. This is going to be a base hit to center field. It drops in front of Monday. Maddox is a speedster. He's around third. The throw is going to come home from Rick Monday to Hundley, and it's not in time. Hara drives home Texas' first run. So the stolen base sets up a score for Texas. It's 2-1. Now, and Bittner coming to the plate. Pappas the stretch. The pitch to Bittner. Grounded to Santo. Ron's going to go the short way to Beckert, and that'll retire the Rangers in the third, but they get 1 on 1 hit and leave 1. After 2.5, it's 2-1 Cubs. Rich Hand will face Santo, Pepitone, and Cardinal. First 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Cubs in this game. In inning number 3, the pitch to Santo is hit to center and deep. This is going to drive Maddox back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 3-1 Cubs on a bomb by Ron Santo. And they get the run back right away. Pappas up now. Hit by a pitch in the first. The pitch from Hand is a base hit for Joe. This one lands in center field in front of Maddox. And there's trouble now for Texas. They're going to get the bullpen going. Boy, it's grim. It's very grim. Jim Panther is going to start to throw for Texas. Cardinal 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. The pitch to him. He lost him. That's ball 4. 2 on now. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. Schellenbach starting to throw. Panther and Schellenbach, double-barreled action. Monday, 0 for 1, the pitch. This is trouble. This is deep to center field. And it's gone. A 3-run bomb for Rick Monday, and it's a 4-run inning for the Cubs, and there's nobody out. 6-1 Cubs in the bottom of the third. Here comes Ted Williams to get Rich Hand. Rich Hand's day is done. Give you his numbers. Two innings is all he went. 2+ innings. He allowed 7 hits. He walked 2 men. He struck out 2. And allowed 6 runs. They're all earned. The new pitcher is Jim Panther. Jim Panther had 54 appearances in relief and 4 starts in 72. He is an E pitcher on the road. He has walk modifiers on 55 and 77. He can give you 2. And we're going to get a double switch here. Panther is going to come in and bat 4th in the Texas orders. So that's it for Larry Bittner. So Dalton Jones is going to move from second base to first base, and the new second baseman will be Tom Ragland, and he'll bat 9th. And Jones moves to first base. So those are the changes. Hundley coming to the plate with nobody on and nobody out in the 4th at 6-1 Chicago. Pappas is on deck. Pitch from Panther to Hundley is grounded to Dalton Jones at first base. He's going to flip to Panther covering, and there's 1 down. Now it'll be Pappas. Panther winds and delivers a base hit. It drops in front of Maddox, and so Pappas has a single. 1 on, 1 out for the Cubs. Panther trying to stop the bleeding. Pitch to Kessinger, and this is trouble. This is going to be a base hit. Lands in front of Levito, and there's 2 Cubs on now. Pappas stops at second. 2 on, 1 out for Beckert. Schellenbach still throwing in the Ranger bullpen. Beckert is 0 for 1. The pitch. And we've got a range check. Get to the kitchen. Get to the kitchen. I left the gas on the burner. For the love of God, we're going to explode. We're going to explode. Okay, so this is hit in front of the plate, Hal King. And it rolls too far out of his reach. The Beckert's going to be safe, and the bases will be dripping with Cubs for Billy Williams. Yikes. So the Texas infield is going to play in at 6-1. The pitch from Panther to Williams. And it's a base hit. It drops in for a single. Pappas scores from third. Kessinger is around third. Maddox up with the throw. They're waving Kessinger home. Maddox can throw. He fires it to King, and Kessinger scores. It's 8-1. A 2-run single for Billy Williams. He's got 4 RBIs in the game. Beckert gets to third. There's Cubs at the corners. And it's still only 1 out. Texas infield moves back. It's 8-1. A 6-run third inning so far. Beckert at third, Williams at first. The pitch to Santo. Hey, struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Jim Panther. And Pepitone up. First and third, 2 outs. Pepitone singled earlier in the inning. The pitch from Panther to Pepe. He lost him. That's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded again for Cardinal. Schellenbach ready in the bullpen. The pitch to Jose. This is hit to center. And under it is Maddox, and he will make the catch for out number 3. But a nightmare inning for the Rangers as the Cubs put up a 6 spot on 2, 4, 6, 7 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. After 3, it's 8-1 Chicago. Pappas will face Billings, Jones, and Levitto in the 4th inning. Billings 0 for 1. The pitch from Milt. Hit high but not deep to center field, and Rick Monday is there, and he puts it away for out number 1. Now it's Jones 0 for 1 for Dalton. And this is hit hard, and this is hit high. Center field, Monday to the fence, and it's gone. 8-2, and the Rangers putting on a little power show. 8-2 now, and Levitto comes to the plate. Hit by a pitch in the second. The pitch from Pappas is hit to center. Here comes Monday in and makes the catch for out number 2. And now Hal King. Hal is 0 for 1. The pitch. They struck him out, and that's strikeout number 2 for Milt Pappas. The Rangers get 1 on 1 hit. They leave none. After 3.5, 8-2 Cubs. Coming up against Panther in the 4th will be Monday, Hundley, and Pappas, the bottom third of the Cub order. Rick hit a 3-run homer in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. The pitch, ground ball, Dalton Jones. He's going to take it himself for out number 1. Now it's Hundley. Randy's 0 for 2. Pitch, hit to left on a line right at Maddox in his tracks. 2 gone. And now Pappas. Nobody aboard. Milt is 1 for 2. The pitch. He walked him on the walk modifier, so he'll take his base, and that'll bring up Kessinger. Don is 3 for 3 in 3 innings. 2 runs scored. The pitch. He walked him on the modifier. So Panther loses Kessinger, and now it's Beckert. Schellenbach still throwing. Beckert, 1 for 2. Pitch to Glenn. Is hit to right. And this is Dick Billings, who will make the catch and retire the Cubs in the 4th. We've played 4 complete now. It's 8-2 Chicago. Pappas will face Ragland, the new second baseman who came in on the double switch. Then the top of the order with Nelson and Maddox for Texas. First at bat for Tom. The pitch, hey, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Pappas. 1 gone in the top of the 5th. Now it's Nelson. Davies 0 for 2. Center field, Monday, 2 down. 4 in a row retired for Pappas. And Maddox up there now. Walked, stole a base, scored a run in the 3rd. The pitch. And this is going to be a base hit that drops in front of Williams. Elliot Maddox is on again. Hara coming to the plate. Pappas the stretch, the pitch home. There goes Maddox, and the throw down to Beckert is not in time. Maddox steals second again, and he's in scoring position for Hara. Toby is 2 for 2 with a ribby. On deck, Jim Panther, but he won't bat. The pitch is ball 4. So he walks Hara. And that's going to bring up a pinch hitter for Panther. Jim Panther went 2 innings. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 3 men. He struck out 1. Allowed 2 runs. They're both earned and no home runs. So Panther's day is done. The new pitcher is going to be Schellenbach, but first, we're going to have a pinch hitter, and it's going to be Ted Ford. Yep, it's going to be Ted Ford. Two outs, 2 on. Maddox at second. Hara at first. Ford at the plate. Pappas in a little bit of trouble here. Billings on deck. Pitch to Ted Ford. Hey, struck him out. That's Milt's 4th strikeout, and it kills the Texas 5th. We're halfway through this one, and it's 8-2 Cubs. New pitcher is Schellenbach. He will bat 4th. In the Texas lineup, he is a left-hander. A B pitcher on the road. No strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 2 innings. He is a lefty, and he'll face Williams, Santo, and Pepitone, lefty, righty, lefty, in the Cubs order in the bottom of the 5th. Billy Williams, 2 for 3, 4 ribbies. The pitch. He hits this to right, and it's Dick Billings toward the line, and he'll make the catch. That's 1 down. Now it's Santo. Ron, 2 for 3. Also has a homer, and this is a base hit. Drops in right field in front of Billings. Santos on with his 3rd hit in 5 innings. And now it's Pepe. Pepitone doesn't like the lefties in 1972. Schellenbach the stretch, the pitch home. Ground ball, Ragland. He goes to Hara for 1. The relay to Dalton Jones is not in time. Pepitone beats the Rap at first. So there's 2 outs and Pepitone on for Cardinal. Jose 0 for 2. The pitch from Schellenbach. Ball 2. Ball 2. And Cardinal hits this one to center. Elliot Maddox is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. It's 8-2 Cubs after 5 complete. Top of the 6th coming. Billings, Jones, and Levito coming for the Rangers. 0 for 2 for Dick. The pitch to center field, but not deep. Rick Monday is under it, and he'll take it for out number 1. Here comes Dalton Jones, now the first baseman. He homered in the 4th. The pitch from Pappas goes the other way. Toward the line is Billy Williams, and he makes the catch for out number 2 in the top of the 6th. And now it's Levito who's 0 for 1. The pitch. Ground ball. Pepitone, he's going to take it himself, and it'll retire the Rangers 1-2-3 in the 6th. Go to the bottom of the 6th, it's still 8-2 Cubs. Schellenbach gets the bottom third of the Cubs order in this inning. The Monday, Hundley, and Pappas. Schellenbach to Monday. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 1 for Jim. And Hundley 0 for 3 comes to the plate. Pitch to Randy. Hit to center. Maddox under it. And there's 2 gone. And now Pappas, Milt, on a 1 for 2 day with a walk and a run scored. Pitch from Schellenbach. Struck him out, and he picks up his second strikeout, so that retires the Cubs in 1-2-3 fashion in the bottom of the 6th. So we go to the 7th. Pappas will face King, Ragland, and the top of the order with Nelson, and the Cubs have an 8-2 lead. The winner will play the winner of the Cardinals at the Pirates in round number 3 of the tournament. Hal King, base hit, center field. He's on, and the Rangers aren't dead yet. Here comes Ragland. The Cubs' weakness is their bullpen, and so we're getting to that point. Pappas, the stretch, the pitch. Center field. Coming on is Monday, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Nelson. Davies 0 for 3. Maddox on deck. Pitch to Davy. Ground ball knocked down by Santo. He picks it up and fires to Pepitone, and that'll get Nelson by a half a step. King slides into second base safely. And with 2 outs, it's Maddox. On deck is Hera. Pappas to stretch. The pitch to Elliot Maddox. Hey, struck him out. That's number 5 for Pappas. We've played 6.5, and it's time to stretch him out at Wrigley. 8-2 Cubs. Got a new pitcher coming. Schellenbach's day is done. New pitcher will be Paul Lindblad, the closer, but they got to hold them where they're at, or there's no chance at all. Schellenbach went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, didn't walk anybody, struck out 2, allowed no runs. And so Lindblad comes on now. He's going to bat in the... Where is he going to bat? That's what America wants to know. Where is Paul Lindblad going to bat? He's going to bat in the number 1 spot. Tom Grieve will now bat 4th. And play right field. So Davey Nelson is out. And Dick Billings is going to move to third base. And we're all set to go. Top of the order for the Cubs in the bottom of the 7th. It's Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams. They're up 8-2. Pitch from Lindblad. Base hit Kessinger. That's his 4th hit and his 5th time on base. On the modifier. Oh, 65. Sorry, not reading. Ground ball to Billings. He's going to fire to Dalton Jones, and there's one gone. Now it's Beckert. Pitch to Glenn. This one's a base hit, and it drops in front of Monday. I'm sorry, it drops in front of Maddox. It's a single for the Cubs second baseman. Billy Williams, a 4 RBI day on his ledger, 2 for 4. Lindblad, the stretch, the pitch home. And it's a range check. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, the gas is on. We're gonna explode. Don't light a match. Don't light a match. Here comes Maddox. Is he gonna get there? No, he's not. It's a base hit. And that will get Beckert to stop at second. 2 on, 1 out now for Santo against Lindblad. No action in the Texas bullpen. Ted Williams doesn't have anybody better. The pitch. Left field. Here comes Levito, and he's got it for out number 2. Lindblad, I didn't tell you this, he's a D pitcher on the road. He's got 66 appearances, and he's a lefty. No strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 2 innings in relief. Pepitone up there now, 2 for 2. I'm sorry. 1 for 2, a walk, a hit by pitch, a run scored for Joe. There's 2 outs and 2 on. And he struck him out. That's going to retire the side with Lindblad's first strikeout. We go to the 8th. It's 8-2 Cubs over the 72 Texas Rangers, known in the book as the team that couldn't hit. Pappas is out for inning number 8. He'll get the meat of the order, if that's the expression I'm looking for. For the 72 Rangers, Hera, then Grieve, then Dick Billings. The pitch from Pappas. High but not deep to left. Billy Williams under it, and there's 1 down. Cubs are 5 outs away from round number 3. Grieve at the plate. High but not deep to Williams and left. And there's 2 down. And now it's Billings, 0 for 3. Dalton Jones on deck. Pitch to Dick. And this is trouble. It's going to be over Monday's head in center field and bounce off the wall. Dick Billings with a double with 2 outs. And now Dalton Jones working on a 1 for 3 day. A pitch to him, and ground ball Beckert. He throws to Pepitone, and the Rangers are retired in the 8th. Go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 8-2 Cubs. 8-2 Chicago. Lindblad out for inning number 2. It's Cardinal Monday and Hundley coming up for the Cubs in the 8th. Pitch to Jose. Ground ball Ragland. He throws to Jones, and there's 1 out. Now it's Monday. Cubs have hit 3 homers in the game. They've got power. There's no question about it. Pitch to Rick. Fly ball right field. Under it is Grieve, and there's 2 outs. And now Hundley with Pappas in the on-deck circle. Pitch to Randy. Is strike 3 swinging. Lindblad gets him to close out the 8th. So we're going to the 9th. The Rangers need 6 runs to keep it going. Jack, I always get this wrong. Acre, potato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. All right, so I'm going to go acre, but it could be acre. He's on to close it, if that's the expression I'm looking for. I'm giving him an inning of work. He'll face the bottom of the Texas order. He is an A-plus pitcher at home. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you an inning. He was their closer in 72. Pappas, his day is done. Milt went 8 innings. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 2, he hit 1 batter, and he struck out 5. He allowed 2 runs. They're both earned, and 1 home run. Good day for Milt. All right, so for Texas, it's the bottom third of the order. Acker, 52 games, A+, no strikeout or walk modifiers. Levito, King, and Ragland are due in the Texas 9th. So Joe is up there first. Pitch to him is ball 4. He walks him to start the 9th inning. That's going to give Leo DeRocher a little bit more of an ulcer. Actually, I think he had an ulcer, didn't he? I'm pretty sure Leo was, one of his many medical problems was a little gastrointestinal distress. Hal King up there now. Hal is 1 for 3. Ragland is on deck. Acker the belt, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Jack's first strikeout. Ragland due. I'll let him bat. Lindblad is scheduled to bat next, but Lenny Randall is in the on-deck circle. Acker to the belt, pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 2. Here comes Randall to bat for Lindblad. It's the last chance saloon for the 72 Rangers in this tournament. They're down by 6. Levito still at first base. Randall in there. 193 on the season. Pitch. Hey, struck him out. He gets the side in the 9th, and the Cubs will advance to round number 3. The winning pitcher is Milt Pappas. The losing pitcher is Rich Hand, and there is no save. The line score goes like this for the victorious Chicago Cubs: 8 runs on 14 hits, and they committed no errors. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 6 hits, and they committed no errors. So in round 3, it'll be the Cubs taking on either the Pirates or the Cardinals. Thank you for joining me. This is Pine Tar Baseball 1972 season set. If you'd like your own set, let me know. berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. PDF is $12.99. Printed and shipped cards via UPS, $54.99. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope you have a good Monday. So long, everybody.